The most frustrating thing about the 2020 Minnesota Vikings is how consistently inconsistent they are consistently. Like, they can be among the best teams in the NFL. They can hang with anyone. They can beat anyone on a given Sunday, as was shown. Beating the Packers, the stupid, greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers at Lambeau. Would have beat Seattle at Seattle in prime time, except, yeah. And also, they took the Titans to the wire after blowing a 12-point home lead, right? Blah. But consistency has murdered the Vikings. I mean, week 1, okay. Week 2 against the Colts, who showed up? Week 6 against the Falcons, the winless Falcons. Oh, great. That's the effort that you put in. Cool. But the Vikings, even at 2-5, are not dead, with a lot of young players actually getting on the field, starting to come together, play some great ball. Dalvin Cook is playing absolutely out of his gourd. This could be a very interesting and dangerous team as the schedule goes along and you move into January and maybe beyond. So according to 538, Vikings still have a 13% chance of making the playoffs. So you're telling me there's a chance? Memes. That's up from 4% last week, when the team was 1-5. They also have a 3% chance of winning the North, which, having 4 division games and having split with the Packers, certainly does help. So 13%. Put that into perspective. If you have 2 dice, if you're shooting craps, right? And then you have the point at 8. So the odds of rolling another 8 is 13.89% with all those combinations. So we're shooting dice, baby. We're playing some craps, rolling them bones. Vegas, baby. Let's do this. Vikings currently have the 9th best playoff shot per 538. They project the Seahawks as the 1 seed, Bucks, Packers, Eagles as 2, 3, 4, respectively, hosting on wildcard weekend. And then they have the Saints, Cardinals, Bears as the wildcard teams, which, okay. I mean, also, just comical that the Eagles get to host a playoff game, sure. And then you have the Niners, Vikings, and the Lions as the first 3 teams out. So fortunately, the Vikings do have 6 total games against those prospective NFC playoff contenders. 2 against the Bears, 2 against the Lions, 1 against the Bucks week 14, and then, of course, at the Saints on Christmas. So stealing a couple of those wins, especially potentially sweeping the Bears and the Lions, could mean everything. If the Vikings want to scratch and claw for a wild card spot, just get into the dance, and then strange things will happen. Plus, we mentioned before that the final 7 games of the Vikings schedule are either indoors or at Tampa. So warm weather, that offense able to operate. Maybe it won't be as windy. Maybe Kirk Cousins will throw it more than 14 times. And also with this offensive line really starting to solidify, Ezra Cleveland looking like manna from heaven. All of a sudden, if you protect Kirk Cousins, you can get some rhythm going. Kirk Cousins is a massive streaky quarterback, and he could get hot at the right time as all the other defenses are focusing on Dalvin Cook. All of a sudden, Thielen busts out. Justin Jefferson busts out. Ursma Jr. busts out. And then all of a sudden, this defense is, even without Unique the Freak Ngakoue, even without Danielle Hunter, is starting to get some pressure on the quarterback, as well as that cornerback room, despite all the injuries, despite the youth and inexperience, are able to get things together. This team is super dangerous. This team is coming together at the right time. They got put behind the 8 ball more than other teams since they had so much turnover and youth at key positions. So the lack of OTAs, lack of preseason, and whatever training camp was this year, put the Vikings further behind the 8 ball than some other squads. All of a sudden, they're getting things together. Now, at 2-5, is it too little, too late? Maybe, but man, the way that the Vikings played a team game Sunday against the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers, punched them right in the face, certainly has to give you cause for pause. Plus, you look at the rest of the Vikings schedule, even numbers-wise, it does seem a little bit daunting, but you do like that the Vikings can choose their own adventure here. Like, if the Vikings are going to make the playoffs, it is all on them. Now, their margin for error is extremely low, given the way that the first 6 games of the season played out, but we've seen glimpses. Now, can they put it together consistently? That's on Mike Zimmer. Can he get this young team to consistently show up? Can he make good in-game decisions? Can he do this? Can he do that? And all of a sudden, this team with some confidence, getting some swagger, let's go. Let's go. I mean, someone's going to make the playoffs. Someone's going to be the 6th, 7th seed. Why not us? Why not this young, super dangerous team? And why not have a very unique magic carpet ride through the playoffs? Maybe this could be akin to 2017. Maybe they can still borrow some of their underdog magic and swagger from last year when no one expected them to go into New Orleans and come out with a win. No one. No. So put that chip back on the shoulder, ride or die with Dalvin Cook, and let's go. Hopefully not die because, Dalvin's very injury prone. But get it on. This team could be super dangerous. just getting in the dance. So we'll see what happens. But your thoughts. The Vikings still have a 13% chance of making the playoffs. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post some in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.